There have been no additional cases of COVID-19 overnight. The number of positive cases remain at 113. In its daily update on Tuesday morning, the Ministry of Health reported that 1,152 samples have been sent to the Caribbean Public Health Agency for testing. The death toll stands at 8, with 17 persons discharged. Of the total number of positive cases, 52 of these positive cases came from the group of nationals who recently returned from a cruise. The Ministry of Health continues to remind the public that COVID-19 can be spread by touching surfaces that are contaminated with the novel coronavirus. It is important to regularly sanitize commonly touched surfaces, for example, tabletops, handrails, doorknobs, and trolleys. The public is also strongly advised to protect themselves and their loved ones from COVID-19 by washing your hands properly with soap and water and using an alcohol-based hand sanitizer if water and soap are not available. We're also being urged to avoid close contact with persons who have flu-like symptoms and to practice social distancing. Testing for COVID-19 at step-down facilities will aid in shielding the general population from becoming infected with the virus. This, according to Dr. Alana Kwamina Best, Acting County Medical Officer of Health for the County of St. Andrews, St. David counties. Dr. Kwamina Best was among the panel at the Ministry of Health's press conference today. She said with borders closed, it is important that medical tests are conducted on COVID-positive patients and those who have come into contact with COVID-positive patients.
No approved medications to treat or vaccines to prevent COVID-19. It is therefore of national importance for our society to put measures in place to limit the potential spread of this disease. Community approaches to slowing transmission, such as social distancing, and reducing face-to-face contact with potential COVID-19 cases are needed to slow transmission and reduce the number of persons who get sick.
Surveillance testing also began today at primary care facilities across the country. Persons will be tested and subsequently treated for viruses other than COVID-19. There are still many who do not know how to access the necessary forms for social grants to assist them during the pandemic. In a recent interview with the Tobago House of Assembly, Business Development Officer in the Division of Health, Wellness and Family Development, Jason Nancis, provided some social support grants guidelines for the public. He said there are currently 2 forms online, Form A and Form B. The forms can be accessed on the Ministry of Labour and the Ministry of Social Development's websites, as well as on the Division of Health, Wellness and Family Development's websites. There are also 2 hotline numbers for those with additional questions. Those numbers are 487-7412 or 498-1967. He demonstrated how persons can access the forms online.
The forms can be accessed from any of those
The
three
forms can be accessed
websites.
from any of the 3. Actually, they're on the front page of the website, so as soon as it opens, you see the big word COVID-19 forms. Click on the link, it takes you to each of the forms, and you're able to download both the form and the guidelines for filling them in.
How has the hotline been? How have persons been responding to the hotline?
It's been very hectic. I only came on a couple days late, last week, Wednesday to be exact. And from since then to now, we've received a myriad of calls.